Rap info sharp as chili pepper. Rap style news so you can appreciate us. BVI and Vailron with you on the air. America and the world, turn this bat on. Read between the lines, there's meaning, there's power. Every verse is like a spark. First release, brother, already on air. Listen to us louder, it's bigger.
Yo, it's NBA All-Star Weekend, you know the vibe. Shaq's OGs coming through, watch 'em rise. They took the crown, yeah, they won that game. Curry dropped 12 points, got the MVP name. In the Chase Center, where the fans go wild. Steph was the king, Shernine like a child. Rising stars on the court, rookies and softs. Trying to bring the heat, but the OGs won't stop. Chuck's global stars? They were flexin', too. But the OGs kept rollin', they knew what to do. A new format, mini tourney, it's lit. East versus West? Nah, they switched up the script. For squads ballin', the competition's real. Old school, new school, that's how we feel. So Shaq's OGs, they toppled the rest. 41-25, put their skills to the test. All-Star Weekend, yeah, it was a show. Curry and the crew, they just stole the glow. Yo, Ukraine's still the talk, it's all the world's focus. Trump's big up to Putin, now we all know this. G7 invite, got the world in discussion. Zelensky's nervous, feelin' that tension's crucian. Europe's side-eye, they don't trust the move. In the States, opinions split, no one's got the groove. No clear path, we're stuck in this maze. Guess we'll see where this journey plays. But the news hits hard, got everyone talkin'. The whole world watchin', and they ain't stoppin'. Yo, check it, the scene set in Saudi land. Top officials meet, trying to make a stand. Rubio and Lavrov, yeah, they lead the way. Talkin' about Ukraine, and how to end the fray. Daria Palace, the stage is real. Trump's got plans, but how does it feel? A shift in policy, reversing the game. Trying to end the war, but who's to blame? Trump and Putin, they're making a deal. But Zelensky ain't down if he don't seal the feel. Ukrainians say, yo, this ain't the play. Without us in the room, we ain't here to stay. No Ukrainian voice, so the stakes are high. The world's watchin', close, will peace ever fly? Talks unfold, but the tension's still tight. Hope for the future or more endless fights? Yo, check it, the scene set in Saudi land. Top officials meet, trying to make a stand. Rubio and Lavrov, yeah, they lead the way. Talkin' about Ukraine, and how to end the fray. Daria Palace, the stage is real. Trump's got plans, but how does it feel? A shift in policy, reversing the game. Trying to end the war, but who's to blame? Trump and Putin, they're making a deal. But Zelensky ain't down if he don't seal the feel. Ukrainians say, yo, this ain't the play. Without us in the room, we ain't here to stay. No Ukrainian voice, so the stakes are high. The world's watchin', close, will peace ever fly? Talks unfold, but the tension's still tight. Hope for the future or more endless fights? Yo, listen up, we talkin' about the vortex. A giant spin in the Arctic, that's complex. Keeps the cold weather trapped near the pole. But sometimes it breaks, and takes its toll. It moves south, brings that chillin' freeze. Warm air creeps up, feelin' the breeze. This week's the 10th, coldest hit of the season. Arctic forces combine, there's a reason. US and Europe, yeah, they feelin' the blast. Chilly winds movin' fast, it won't last. New Orleans got snow, that's a wild sight. Southern Cali's wildfires, nothin' feels right. Record snow and drought, a winter so strange. Nature's throwin' curveballs, things gotta change. Now, bone chillin', cold's hittin' the plains. Northern and central, they'll feel the pains. Started Sunday, it's gonna last a few. Temps drop low, this weather's brand new. Polar vortex, doin' what it do. Stay warm, stay safe, that's the real truth. Yo, we're talkin' Ukraine, time to make a change. Trump's in the building, let's rearrange. Diplomatic vibes, Russia and the US. Gonna talk it out, make peace, no stress. Embassies up, we'll restaff and reset. Moscow to DC, yeah, we're making a bet. High-level team, peace talks on the go. We're gonna work it out, that's the way to flow. Russia, US, we're back on track. Time to bring the peace and never look back. Cooperation, economic ties. Lookin' for solutions, let's reach for the skies. Trump's statement on Ukraine.
Well, we have a situation where we haven't had elections in Ukraine, where we have martial law, or essentially martial law in Ukraine, where the leader in Ukraine, I mean, I hate to say it, but he's down at 4% approval rating, and where a country has been blown to smithereens. You got most of the cities are laying on their sides. The buildings are collapsed. It looks like a massive demolition site. So many of the cities. I mean, they haven't done it in Kiev because I guess they don't want to shoot too many rockets in there. They've done it 20%, but they haven't done it 100%. If they wanted to do it 100%, it would probably happen very quickly. But you have cities that are absolutely decimated. And yeah, I would say that, when they want a seat at the table, you could say the people wouldn't the people of Ukraine have to say, it's been a long time since we've had an election. That's not a Russia thing. That's something coming from me and coming from many other countries also. Ukraine is being just wiped out. Look at what's happening to the cities. There are cities, there's not even a building standing. It's a massive, you talk about Gaza. I mean, it's literally, these cities look like Gaza. Actually, many have, percentage-wise, more buildings knocked down than in Gaza. So, people are tired of it. People want to see something happen. And, the other thing that it's been bothering me for a long time, because I solved the problem with NATO. They paid hundreds of billions of dollars into the funds of NATO when I said you got to pay, because the United States was paying for European countries, and then they take advantage of us on trade. But I've seen it. Look, they have to pay. They have to find out, where is the money going to? We have, I believe President Zelensky said last week that he doesn't know where half of the money is that we gave him. Well, we gave them, I believe, $350 billion, but let's say it's something less than that, but it's a lot. And we have to equalize with Europe, because Europe has given a very much smaller percentage than that. I think Europe has given $100 billion, and we've given, let's say, 300 plus. And it's more important for them than it is for us. We have an ocean in between, and they don't. But where is all the money that's been given? Where is it going? And I've never seen an accounting of it. We give hundreds of billions of dollars. I don't see any accounting. So I want to see peace. Look, you know why I want? Because I don't want all these people killed anymore. I'm looking at people that are being killed, and they're Russian and Ukrainian people, but they're people. Doesn't matter where they're from on the whole planet. And I think I have the power to end this war. And I think it's going very well. But today I heard, we weren't invited. Well, you've been there for 3 years. You should have ended it 3 years. You should have never started it. You could have made a deal. I could have made a deal for Ukraine that would have given them almost all of the land, everything, almost all of the land, and no people would have been killed, and no city would have been demolished, and not one dome would have been knocked down. But they chose not to do it that way. And President Biden, in all fairness, he doesn't have a clue. What he was so bad for this. It was so bad, so pathetic. It's so sad. But with all of that being said, look, it is what it is. When I left, there was no chance that this could have happened. But it happened because we had incompetent leadership at many different levels. But when you see what's taken place in Ukraine with millions of people killed, including the soldiers, millions of people killed, a big percentage of their cities knocked down to the ground. I don't know how anybody even lives there. You know, when they say they took a poll and Zelensky's at 4%, who's living there? You know, I mean, it's hard to believe that people live there. Their cities are being knocked down, and this is something that would have never happened. And by the way, for 4 years, it didn't happen. It was never going to happen. Go ahead.
Yo, check it, Apple's back with the 16e. A sleek new look, priced down low, but tech's VIP. 4th gen drop, it's the cheapest in the game. But don't sleep, AI's making it change the frame. They killed the SE, now we're in a new class. AI chip so smart, future moves super fast. Siri gets a glow up, text and audio flex. Creating emojis, summing up like the next. Battery strong, camera on fire. Apple's got that power, raise it higher. Yo, it's been a week, Pope's still fightin'. Pneumonia got him down, but he ain't hidin'. Outta bed, he's eatin' breakfast, still risin'. Heart workin' well, but recovery's a bit of a climbin'. The docs say it's slow, ain't no quick fix. Treatin' infections, prayin' for a mix. 2 weeks for the healing, that's the word. But will the meds kick in? Only time's gonna be heard. Now the Cardinal's a skin, got the question real tight. If the Pope steps down, is he ready to take flight? Francis said he's thinkin' 'bout it, but ain't no plan yet. Popes don't retire, but who knows what's next. Benedict showed the way, gave that door a nudge. But Francis still here, won't hold that grudge. He says the job's for life, ain't gonna quit. But time will tell, man, we'll see how it fits. So hold tight, say a prayer, let's see the rest unfold. The story's still writin' itself, gotta see what's told. Scholz at the top, but his time's gonna slide. Economy in recession, crisis in the air. People on edge, but solutions ain't fair. SPD on the field, Scholz leads the crew. Wants to be chancellor again, but his strength's running through. CDU with MERS, they ready for a fight. Step by step, closer to victory, no doubt in sight. Greens in the game, Habeck on the front. Environment's key, but the people still grunt. Lindner from the FDP, pushing for reform. But AFD's hard on migrants, in a different form. Alternative for Germany, the far right's here. Against the EU, migrants, that's their frontier. But in this fight, it ain't so clear. After the vote, coalition's gonna be near. Economy hurts, inflation's real. Everyone wants stability, but it ain't a done deal. Who do you think will take the win? Scholz or MERS, who's gonna fix this spin? So place your bets, watch the game unfold. In Germany, elections, political stories told. Yo, so as not to miss any news. Subscribe to the channel, always be aware. Click the bell, don't lose the moment. So you'll know exactly what's going on at this moment.
When Messi walks down the street, he looks like a schoolboy, but when he puts on the uniform and boots, everyone on the field becomes schoolboys.